Shalom, shalom. It's the brother Kadash. Want to give our praises to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai Bahashim, Rakak Kodash. This is Zombie Deer is back. Zombie Deer is back. This was 2 weeks ago, and this is just breaking news. More news. I should say more news. Just keeping an eye, being a watchman. And we know with the whole zombie thing. Who knows? We could actually see something like you see in the movies about the zombies. We could see something like that play off on Earth. Or it could just be, people get so poor, there's famines, hyperinflation, pesticides going around like it says in Matthew 24, and that could cause people to go into like a zombie-like state, right? Even though they're not like what you see on your movie. So either way, we believe that this is going to play out in certain ways. But zombie deer is back, so it could actually be something like a virus that goes around. Let's let this play.
Right, these so-called zombie deer have now been spotted in 13 Ohio counties. Now, the animals are infected with episodic hemorrhagic disease, or EHD.
The deer were found in at least 4 tri-state counties in Ohio for the second time in a little over a week. Local 12's Genesis Nara shows us some police body camera footage of these zombie deer and explains what to do if you spot one.
Yeah, the zombie deer. That's what he was. Yeah, you probably didn't believe me. He said zombie deer. I was like,
Yep, it's true. Spottings of zombie deer are becoming more and more common in the greater Cincinnati area. Body cam video from Colerain Police show the moments this deer was found on the side of Blue Rock Road early last week. Police say the deer was found standing and staring off into the distance, never fazed by sirens or officers shouting. And turns out, this behavior is not uncommon. On Sunday, over in the city of Oxford, police found this deer on the south side of town.
The deer was panting. There was blood coming from the eyes, or at least one eye, and it had swelling in its face, which, putting all those together, it was indicative of this EHD.
EHD is transmitted by biting midges known as no-see-ums or gnats that breed and live in small pools of standing water. According to the Ohio Department of Natural Resources, some symptoms include disorientation and show little to no fear of humans, pronounced swelling of head, neck, tongue, and eyelids, weakness, circling, and other odd neurological signs.
We have learned that EHD is common in the late summer, early fall season, although this is particularly a bad year for it. We were told that.
So, you never know what Esau's coming up with. Something like this could be happening. You could have something like the pandemic, and then, it could easily transfer over to humans, and then the whole, how the whole circle go. We ain't gonna really speak too much about it, but you know how the whole circle go. So we just gotta wait to see. You never know what Esau is up to behind the scenes. But times are going to get like that, where whether it's through this way or just people being so poor that they're going to be in zombie-like states. That is Bible prophecy. This is 2nd Esdras chapter 15, right, verse 22. It says, "For many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy." So if you ever seen the movie Mad Max, that's pretty much what we're getting to. And the thing about it is like we're coming to that soon. No longer are these things like far away and far off. We could see these things already forming and starting to happen. Like if you go to certain parts of LA, and you go down to, I think they're call it Skid Row, where the homeless be at, and there's probably thousands and thousands and thousands of homeless out there. Even in our city, we starting to see a growing homeless population. You may be homeless. The Bible speaks about being like a pilgrim upon earth. I get that too, but let me keep going. Verse 23. "And the dead should be cast out as dug." So just like zombies aren't buried, you're going to have a lot of people dying where they lay, pretty much, and they're not going to be buried because there's going to be nobody to come bury them. It says, "And there should be no man to comfort them, for the earth shall be wasted, and the city shall be cast down. There shall be no man left to till the earth and to sow it. The trees should give fruit, and who should gather them?" So like the movie or the show called Walking Dead, it's gonna look like that. The movie I Am Legend with Will Smith in New York, and how pretty much New York was like overgrown with the grass and vines, and there was deer and I think lions running through it. Yeah, you could see something like that. Bears. You know, it says, the grapes shall ripen, and who shall tread them? For all places shall be desolate of men, so that one man shall desire to see another and to hear his voice. You know, for of a city there shall be 10 left, and 2 in the field which shall hide themselves in thick groves and in the cleft of the rocks. You know, verse 40, jump into verse 40. It says, verse 39, even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it every side. O my people, hear my word. Make you ready to the battle, and in those evils be even as pilgrim upon earth. You know, so like the book of Eli, as we mentioned in movies, you know, you're gonna be like a pilgrim upon earth. You're gonna be moving from location to location for survival. You know, whether it's you're looking for resources, whether it's you're looking for medical, whether you're hiding or you're running, you know, just for survival. That's how it's gonna be, you know. And these animals are gonna be turning against humans. That's another part of it. The Lord said the Lord's gonna make the animals turn against humans, you know. When humans got to get back out there in nature, you know, you're gonna encounter bears, you're gonna encounter zombie deers, you're gonna encounter snakes, you're gonna encounter wolves, coyotes, foxes. You know, and if the Lord ain't with you, then you might have to deal with it. You might have to deal with it however which way you could deal with it, man. You know, so these are times that's coming on earth, and this fits Bible prophecy. So we're just set up to be watchmen to show people like, look, man, this is still around. So this has been Zombie Deers. Hopefully it's been edifying. With that, I'm gonna say salvation to the elect. Shalom. Just a quick one.